Greetings. This video will show you where to find information about Knox County Schools' one-to-one Chromebook initiative, including links to the device agreement and insurance, as well as access to Schoolcast online assistance, device expectations, physical copies, and Spanish translations. To get started, navigate to www.knoxschools.org/Chromebooks. This will take you to the district-wide Chromebook Initiative page. On this page, you'll have the device agreement link, the device insurance link, physical copies of the device agreement, the technology insurance document, Schoolcast Online help, device expectations document, Spanish translations of all of those documents, as well as information regarding internet access, affordable connectivity program, staying up to date, and frequently asked questions. To get started with the device agreement, click this link. You will need to look up your student by their student ID number starting with a capital S and hit look up. After doing this, your student's name will show up here. If that is the correct student, then you will click View the Policy here. Upon reviewing the current technology agreement, you will mark whether you agree or do not agree. Not agreeing to the technology agreement does not mean that your student is not held responsible for damaging a device if they are using it. It simply means they will not be permitted to take a device home. If a student does not agree to the terms of the device agreement and there's not a signed technology agreement on file, then the student will not be able to take a computer home and will be made a day user. If you agree to the terms, mark the correct selection and then type your signature and hit submit. This will say that you approved the policy and the date that you approved the policy. You will need to repeat this step for every student that you have in the Knox County school system. After the device agreement is signed, you can explore device insurance. Clicking this link takes you to the Schoolcast Online system. If you do not have an account, you'll need to create one. For assistance in registering for an account, you can visit the Schoolcast Online help document. And this document will walk you through setting up a Schoolcast Online account for the first time. If you already have an account, then you can simply sign in. After signing in, you will see your student and items that are assigned to the student. This will include things like school fees and other items that can be paid on Schoolcast Online. The KCS Device Insurance Protection Plan should be one of those. The protection plan costs $20 and is due by September 30th. You click this link and it will pull up the device insurance protection plan. It's a $20 non-refundable fee that has to be paid annually, and it's due on or before September 30th for the current school year. The protection plan coverages accidental damage. The plan pays for drops, liquid damage, and other unintentional acts of damage to the device. Theft is also included as long as a police report is filed by the family. Fire, electrical surge, and natural disasters are all also covered under this protection plan. There is a limit to one total loss protected device within a 3-year time frame. If a total loss has been covered, accidental repairs will remain covered, but only one total loss will be covered over a 3-year time frame. Some exclusions to the protection plan include intentional damage, such as negligent or intentional acts. If the Chromebook charger is lost, that is not covered. It is considered a consumable, and there's a $20 replacement cost. That is not covered under the plan. Lost or missing devices are not covered under the insurance plan. Again, if they're stolen, they could be covered as long as a police report is filed. Cosmetic alterations such as stickers or markings, graffiti, or etching, carving the devices are not covered by the protection plan, as well as hacking or jailbreaking or rooting the devices. The insurance can be paid for in full today, or it can be paid broken up into installments of 2, 3, or 4 installments. Those installments will be drafted on the first of the month for the consecutive number of months that you select for the installment. This will also need to be done for every student. So if you have multiple students in the Knox County school systems, you'll have to run through this process multiple times. The one thing to point out when you do installments is that your cart will be a zero balance because you technically are not paying anything at the current moment. For example, if I've chosen 4 installments, I can see that my cart has a $0 balance. I could continue and move forward with that. Whereas if I choose pay in full today and I add to the cart, $20 is owed today. Either method you choose, you'll hit continue. You'll either pay via e-check or with a Visa, MasterCard. You'll put in that information and you'll hit continue. Once you have processed the payment, you'll be able to see your history. And so a lot of times parents ask in the middle of the school year if they paid for insurance. Maybe they've forgotten if they had paid or not. They can go to School Cash Online, look at their history, and see if they've paid for the insurance prior to the September 30th due date. Another document that I want to draw attention to is the device expectations document. It's encouraged for parents and students to sit down and go over this 8-page technology device procedures and expectations documents together prior to the start of the school year. But this video will highlight a few bullets that are important to know. The first is that students need to charge their device each night at home so that it's fully charged when they arrive to school each day. It's also encouraged that they bring their charger in case they need to charge their device at some point in time during the school day. Failure to bring the district-issued technology device or other class materials does not release a student from their classwork responsibilities. If a student repeatedly fails to bring materials to class, including the technology device, progressive discipline procedures will be followed. No personal home devices are permitted to be used on the school network. The technology device is the property of the Knox County Schools and may be collected and inspected at any time. Students have no right to privacy for any material on a district technology device. It's encouraged that you go over the rest of the bullet points of the technology device use with your student. Technology device guidelines and expectations also draws attention to care and maintenance. It's important that students never pick up the Chromebook by the lid, and they don't use harsh cleaners, sprays, or abrasives when trying to clean their device. They should be cleaned with a soft, lint-free cloth. It's also encouraged for parents to monitor a child's home use of the internet with a technology device. Perhaps even provide a place in an open area of the home, such as a kitchen or family room, where the technology device will be used. Please go over all of the points in the care and maintenance and technology device parent guide with your student. As mentioned before, there are hard copies of the technology agreement and the insurance protection plan, as well as Spanish versions of all of those documents. The agreement, the insurance, the expectations, and the School Cash Online registration tutorial. If you have any questions regarding the technology agreement, the insurance protection plan, or any of the other documentations on the one-to-one Chromebook initiative page, please do not hesitate to reach out to your administration at your child's school to discuss any questions you may have, and so that you can get timely answers to those questions. Thank you for your time.